Hey, my name's Francois Vladot, and I'm a OBGYN doctor in Birmingham, Alabama, and also a lawyer. And I'm here to talk to you a little bit about birth injury. Birth injury, we really think about it in two different ways. One is injuries that kind of occur at the time that the baby's actually born. And usually, in mechanical force related birth injuries has to do with injuries from application of forceps at delivery, where the doctor is placing some forceps to help deliver the baby's head. And sometimes the forceps aren't properly applied, or the application of a suction device to help to the delivery of the baby, or sometimes the mechanically different maneuvers that a doctor may do to try to assist a baby that's stuck to come out. So birth injuries can occur from mechanical forces having to do right at the point of delivery. It's kind of rare to have a birth injury, a mechanical related birth injury from a C-section, but occasionally you could have an issue where a baby is cut inadvertently during a C-section, suffers some type of injury related to the C-section process. The other type of birth injuries are injuries that occur during the process of labor. And those type of injuries tend to be injuries that occur to the fetus. And typically those are injuries that occur from issues with the labor itself. That could be decreased blood flow through the placenta to the baby, where the baby is exposed to decreased blood flow. It could be bleeding that occurs during the course of labor that causes the baby to also bleed and have issues with the baby's heart rate and blood pressure. It also relates to levels of oxygen that the baby is receiving. And during the course of labor, if the baby doesn't get enough oxygen, sometimes that can cause some permanent brain injury. It can cause cerebral palsy type issues. So generally speaking, as doctors talk about birth injuries, we're talking about a group of injuries that occur around labor, the active part of labor, either while the baby's in the womb or at the point of delivery. So if you feel like during the course of your labor, your baby suffered a birth injury, we could help you understand what happened, review the records for you, and let you know whether or not we think the standard of care was met. So as physicians and lawyers, part of what we do is to help patients understand kind of what happened to them. And not every instance is a lawsuit warranted. Sometimes things just happen that can't be avoided. But there are some times where the standard of care is not followed and babies get hurt. And certainly in those kind of cases, we want to be here to look at and review your records and tell you whether or not we think you have a case that warrants moving forward with the lawsuit. So reach out to us, click on the website below. Thank you.